Out there with Rudy Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the three. Oh, it's a marquee showdown tonight, Doris. Two of the elite teams in the league.
BA, there are certain regular season games that both players and fans alike will circle the calendar. The fans are fired up. The players were excited at shoot-around. This one we had to watch.
Bogdanovich passes to Conley. Driving inside. And Ayton pulls it down.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Here's Conley, following the score by Phoenix. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Well, there's a certain level of quickness you've got to contend with. Mike Conley off the dribble drive.
And here are the Suns. Outside Paul. First quarter of play, a minute in. From outside, off the mark.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Here's Conley. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich, showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
Conley's gone 2 for 3 from the field.
Boy, year after year, Rudy Gobert tries to pay the price to improve. We know he's dominant in the paint, obviously an exceptional defensive player, but the points, rebounds, blocks, everything has climbed.
Now here's Ayton. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Booker, the pass to Crowder.
Well, that's a great contest from the lengthy Bogdanovich. Not just an offensive force, this guy a commendable defender.
Bogdanovich on the wing. He takes it in. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. You know, he's always been imposing with his height. But Doris, the strength work Gobert's done, it's really paid dividends.
Well, he makes his living in the painted area, right? You have to carve out space to finish at a high level. You've got to gobble up rebounds. All of that extra strength, all of that extra agility never goes to waste.
He drops it from range.
They're beginning to take control now, and this could be a crucial point in the game.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Now here's Paul. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Pick and roll. Chris Paul, they are synonymous with excellence. This guy in the two-man game, look out.
Here's Mitchell. The Suns clear it. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Conley against Bridges. Off target from three-point range. The Jazz have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Here's O'Neal. Bogdanovich, that's good. Bogdanovich has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Paul draws the double. And there's Ayton on the assist by Paul.
Night after night, game after game, Chris Paul understands where to put the ball and when. Nicely done.
Conley against Paul. Conley passes to Mitchell. And that one's good from Conley. Conley's got 6 points.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Paul against Conley. Paul, shot is off.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Hauled in by Paul. Phoenix has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. On the wing, Crowder. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Crowder with a steal. Oh, got a piece of it. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Conley with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. And here's Gobert from the arc. Crowder grabs the miss.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Phoenix no good that time either.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Left side Mitchell. Stolen by Bridges. And here's Ayton over Bogdanovich. And so it's the Utah Jazz closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Getting lots of...
Your Jazz Dancer.
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
And so in the game for the Suns, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the center, locking down the middle.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
To the paint. Gobert with the bucket.
I think we think of Donovan Mitchell first and foremost as a scorer, but I love seeing his passing ability come into play. Boy, an all-star from his third season, and Donovan Mitchell continues to thirst for improvement. Scoring, rebounding, playmaking, everything climbing year after year.
Paul can't get it to go.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Pass to Gobert. Here's Conley. Back to Gobert. Out left to the wing. And that one's good from Conley. Conley's got 8. And 2 other stats that Mitchell continues to increase. Free throws made and 3-pointers made, Doris.
Well, those are 2 hallmarks of efficient scoring in the modern NBA. It's not about scoring with volume, right? He can do that. But Mitchell surpassing Karl Malone for the most 30-point games in Jazz franchise history for a player before his 25th birthday. Think about that.
Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
I'll tell you, the ability to put the ball on the deck, drive it, and finish with a dunk. Mr. Gobert, how about you?
Paul passes to Booker. Fires the 3. Unable to get that one. And it's Utah the other way.
He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
It's good. Mitchell's got his second basket of the game.
I just love the ball movement.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Conley against Paul. Oh, he airballs the triple. That one was way off.
With him scoreless in the latter part of this one, it's awfully hard to come back.
And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Gobert. And here's Conley. He's guarded by Paul. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Stolen by Ayton. And they're pushing it up. And here's Crowder from the arc. They get it back. Great positioning on the putback.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Conley against Paul. Mitchell with the ball. Outside Conley. To the inside. Stolen by Bridges.
2 minutes remaining.
Up top Paul. Over Bogdanovich. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Boy, at some point you've got to realize there might be a better option standing next to you. This guy has not made one basket in this period.
And the wrist injury for Bojan Bogdanovich set him back a little in recent seasons. Remember, he had surgery in 2020 and slowly returning to form now.
And he makes them better. I mean, great skill level with size, a floor spacer who can also create his own shot off the bounce.
Boy, you think about a guy like Bojan Bogdanovich, who was taken with the 31st pick back in 2011. He did not come to the NBA for another 3 years. But since that point, boy, he has carved out an excellent career.
And it's out of bounds to the Jazz as Utah retains possession. Close closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Last season, Draymond Green called out what he saw as a double standard. When players ask for trades, they're vilified. But teams can announce they're planning to trade a player and sit him on the bench in the meantime, and then it's taken in stride. Guys, he feels like it's disrespectful.
Well, that's something to consider, Allie. Thanks. Good stuff. And Doris, a fixture on the Croatian national team is Bogdanovic.
Yeah, his 2019 contract made him the highest paid Croatian athlete. And boy, does he earn his money. This guy competes every time down the floor. So well-rounded offensively.
That's good from Paul.
I am very confident that Chris Paul is a future Hall of Famer. Not only accomplished between the lines for well over a decade, both offensively and defensively, but years and years of service for the good of the game.
Conley passes to Gobert. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Gobert's got 6 here in the quarter.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Crowder outside. Back to Paul. The 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Paul's got 5 points.
Well, Chris Paul is usually the guy to deliver the pass. In this instance, getting to the catch-and-shoot game. Go ahead, Chris. Let your teammates make it easy on you.
Outside Bogdanovic. Here's O'Neal. He's guarded by Bridges. Shot clock at 5. Here's Mitchell. No good. A bit long that time. Nice move. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Utah closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. Happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. We've seen Mike Conley really having a great game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Rudy Gay out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Hassan Whiteside. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the point. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. The Suns trailing. Outside Payne. Pass to Johnson. Elbow shot on the way. Utah with the rebound. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
And the three-pointer gaining prominence. Grant, that shot wasn't a big part of your game until later in your career. Why was that something you waited to develop?
Well, over the years, the game had changed during my career. Early on, I didn't need it as much in terms of how I played. But at the end of my career, in more of a complementary role, I had to be able to knock down three-pointers, and I did a pretty good job.
Gay right side. Kicks it out to Clarkson. Whiteside against McGee. Back to Clarkson. He can't get it to go. Great D that time from McGee. Left side Johnson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Rudy Gay picks one up.
Boy, you take one look at JaVale McGee and feel like this guy was built for the game of basketball. Remember, both his parents played at a high level. His mom, in fact, won a couple titles at the collegiate level and a gold medal with the U.S. women's team.
Down low. Stolen by Payne. And the Suns pushing it up now. Here's Nader. Three-pointer off the mark. Utah leading. And JaVale McGee standing 7 feet even, but a 7'6" wingspan, Doris.
Boy, you want to talk about, quote, a catch radius. This guy uses his length to great effect. Finishes above the rim and controls that airspace.
Here's McGee. Up and in on the layup.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Clarkson with the ball. But no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Well, Jordan Clarkson loves the offensive end, and he's in the flow on that drive. That's nice.
Outside Payne. Pass to McGee. And he drops in the layup off the glass. McGee's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, just tremendous composure on the interior. Read the defense, take advantage of the situation, and deliver.
Now here's Whiteside.
Walking foul called on Cameron Johnson. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Oney. Driving in. The shot by Oney, no good.
Cameron Johnson. That's his first personal foul.
Here's Shamet.
First team foul.
And a miss there on the triple. The Jazz have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Ingles. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first.
Well, he started as a perimeter threat, but Joe Ingles outstanding at finding a way to the cup inside and forcing the issue.
And so he hits both.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the third quarter. Payne, pass to McGee. And he comes up with a bucket. McGee's gotten his third basket of the night.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Here's Oney, defended by Payne. Inside, here's Whiteside. Soft touch off the glass. Whiteside's got his first points of the game.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Knocked loose. McGee with a steal. All by himself. He's all alone. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
That'll definitely steal away some momentum. Stripping them of the ball and then grabbing the bucket.
To the inside. It's stolen.
Utah foul. Mia Oney. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Shamet. There's 48 seconds left to play in the third quarter. McGee's shot is off.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
And now the Suns fast break. Johnson with a bucket. Johnson's got his first points of the night.
I like what I saw on both ends that time. Hustling on defense to create some offense.
Here's Oney. Great D that time from McGee. Count that one.
Now, what's the saying? Don't box out. You get your feelings hurt.
The Suns have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. 16 seconds left in the third. Right side Payne. Tipped away. On the wing, Clarkson. Gay outside. Back to Clarkson. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Jazz out in front. They lead by 8. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next.
All right, Lucas coming onto the court.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Ooh, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. And so in the game for the Suns, Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. To the paint. Here's Bogdanovich. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Ball passes to Crowder. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bojan Bogdanovich. That's his first foul.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
To the middle. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell.
Moving the ball is certainly important, but forcing passes like that is simply bad basketball.
The shot by Conley, no good. Well, Phoenix is shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Bridges. O'Neal pulls it in.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Double team on Mitchell. Right wing. Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. Knocked away. Bridges with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. Booker on the take. Got it.
Boy, just tremendous focus from Devin Booker on the interior. It matters not if he's facing size. Look out.
Conley against Paul. The three from Mitchell. Sends it home from three-point land. And the Jazz lead by 11.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Pass to Aiden. Here's Bridges. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Stolen by Ayton. Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
Conley against Paul. Outside Conley. The three from Mitchell. Knocks it loose. Pass to Gobert. Second chance shot. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
Boy, Ayton's reach is absolutely incredible. Great anticipation. That is nice defense. Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Now Mitchell. The three is up. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 5 assists in the game. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Paul. It's blocked by Gobert.
Rudy Gobert, a consistent force on the defensive end, does a nice job sending that one back.
Booker, the pass to Ayton. Clock at 4. The kick out to Paul. For 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Bogdanovich. And he makes it. And now a 12-point Jazz lead.
Well, deceptive speed to me on that drive. Bogdanovich able to slice through the defense.
Paul passes to Bridges. Pass to Mitchell. Down low. Now Gobert. Now Conley. He's guarded by Bridges. Conley passes to Mitchell. From deep. Utah, the rebound. Oh, rejected by Ayton. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball. That's a jump ball.
The Suns have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter.
Well, with a comeback out of range, you can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Jazz.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And propelling them to a solid win, it was a night of big plays for Rudy Gobert.
Boy, I thought his best work was his pursuit of the basketball. He competed for every rebound, fought for position in the paint, and never stopped working. I love it.
A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Conley against Paul. For 3, O'Neal. Crowder with a steal.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
Team foul.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Gobert. 12 seconds left in the fourth. O'Neal on the wing. 5 on the clock. From deep, Conley.
I'll tell you, you cannot shake Chris Paul when he's locked in. His defense is as good as it gets.
So we see the Jazz get the win here. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yeah, so true. They put on a...
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it.
Welcome to a couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
So the opening lineup for the Heat. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. Oladipo is out there with Lowry, and it's Butler in at the small forward. Now Conley. Following the miss by Kyle Lowry from deep. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
And Bogdanovich is a confident, efficient player. A guy who can play either the 2 or 3 spots on the floor.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now, here's Oladipo. Back to Lowry. Off target from three-point range. Over to the left wing. Butler with the steal. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. And Jimmy Butler, while he's a good shooter, not a great shooter, Brent, from beyond the arc.
Well, he's good enough there, and will take, I guess, the right ones, Kevin, to keep pressure on because you want to take the open threes. But he knows his game so well, and he'll continue to attack. He'll continue to find ways to expose defenses in the mid-range to make the impact on the game offensively that we're so accustomed to from Jimmy Butler.
Now Bogdanovich following the miss by Kyle Lowry from deep. And Adebayo sends it back.
And Bam with the emphatic block.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. And Gobert throws it down.
And look at the big man get up. When Gobert takes flight, well, you are in for a show.
Oladipo taking his time here. Adebayo with the screen on Mitchell. Oladipo, the pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
Lowry against Conley. Mitchell outside. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
And, you know, Conley develops great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
Now here is Lowry. Outside Butler. There's the 3. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. Jazz have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. To the inside. It's stolen by Adebayo. Butler with the ball. He's picked up by O'Neal. Outside Lowry. And Oladipo has it in the corner. And the pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
Now here's Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. Guarded by Oladipo. And Bogdanovich kicks to Mitchell. 5 on the clock. Driving the lane.
Good timing from Victor there as he swipes that one away.
It's Oladipo on the wing.
2 minutes.
Pass to Tucker. Takes the 3. And it's Mike Conley with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Bogdanovich against Oladipo. Gobert, the pass to O'Neal. Bogdanovich looking around. The drive by Mitchell. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Mitchell's got 5 now.
One of the more powerful young guards in our game. Mitchell loves to attack the heart of the defense.
Oladipo against Mitchell. Conley grabs the miss. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Utah Jazz. Kicks to Gobert. And 1:01 left in the first. Conley against Lowry. And Adebayo sends it back. outside Lowry. Left side Butler. No good that time. O'Neal with the defensive effort. Adebayo against Bogdanovich. Gobert dishes to Bogdanovich. Feeds it to O'Neal. Some solid defense from Butler.
Well, the D's so tight on him, and it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Mitchell. Passes it to Bogdanovich. It'll count. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Utah heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their defense.
Your Jazz Dancer.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the floor for Miami, Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Lowry out there with Victor Oladipo, and it's Adebayo in at the center position. Oladipo with the ball. He's picked up by O'Neal. Here's Lowry. Drops in the layup for 2.
And just so crafty around the hoop. Lowry probably 6 feet at best, and he can slip inside and score with the best of them.
Conley into the lane. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Oladipo, the pass to Adebayo. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And Brent, some interesting family history here. Your dad, Rick, brother John, and you all ended your careers playing for the Houston Rockets.
Next time, Kevin, that you and I are broadcasting a game in Houston, I'll walk you across the street to the Berry Cemetery, and we'll take a look at the headstone.
Conley scanning the floor. On the wing, Mitchell. He's guarded by Adebayo. Mitchell's shot is good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Butler kicks to Oladipo. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
Oladipo finding his range now.
Utah leading by 6. Mitchell outside. Outside Conley. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Pass to Butler. Lowry from outside. The rebound by the Jazz. Outside Conley. Into the lane. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Inside. It's tipped. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul.
Royce O'Neal.
That's
It's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
And slam dunk by Butler.
And that's Jimmy Butler with a great finish there. Good hands to catch the pass and throw it through.
Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. Takes it inside.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Jazz.
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
Another part of the game tonight where they've been effective is to get points in the paint.
Outside Butler. Lowry against Conley. Here's Tucker. No good on the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Lowry with the ball.
Remaining in the first
Three-pointer. Butler.
2 minutes.
Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And Oladipo kicks to Adebayo. That one's off, still out of sync.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
It's stolen by Oladipo. Outside Lowry. Butler from outside. He can't get it to go. And it's Utah the other way. O'Neal passes to Gobert. Right side, Conley. Adebayo against Gobert. Here's Mitchell. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Adebayo kicks to Butler. Back to Adebayo. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
And the defense just all over Bam, but he hangs tough.
The line for the Heat.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Here's Conley. Some solid defense from Butler.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Oladipo with the ball. Now defended by Mitchell. And it's in there.
Well, Bam Adebayo so efficient right there. He picks a smart shot that fits his skill set.
Down low. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Tucker. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Lowry's got the ball. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. You have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And so it's Utah in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And now let's catch up with David. Thanks, David, and we'll be back shortly following halftime to get... We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
So with Conley sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. We've got Joe Ingles. Whiteside is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the point. Gay passes to Clarkson. Back to Gay. Clock at 6. Here he goes. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
Rudy Gay had a step on him, and once he gets that, you're pretty much toast with that kind of size. He drives right in there.
Rudy Gay hits them both. The Heat trail by 10. And here's Lowry. It's Oladipo on the wing. Right side Lowry. Outside Butler. He had stolen by Ingles. To the left wing. Here's Oni. Off target with his 3. And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Miami Heat. Oladipo with the ball. And it's Clarkson picking him up.
How about that? Recovering Victor Oladipo up to the rim. Good sign.
Now Clarkson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. The wide open look here for Ingles. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Jazz lead by 11. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Back to Lowry. There's the pass to Oladipo. He takes it in, and it's Oladipo with the jam.
You got to get in front of Oladipo, or else you're going to see things like that. We don't mind.
Good try by Clarkson. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Lowry passes to Oladipo, and stolen by Whiteside. Ingles finds Gay. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
Pass to Tucker. Butler against Ingles. Shoots. And too long on the shot.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Oni passes to Clarkson. That one misses. Good work defensively by Lowry. Butler with the ball. Gay picks him up defensively. Lowry kicks to Oladipo. There's the drive. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And that's what Oladipo needs to do. Put his head down and punish the D.
The Heat shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Jazz leading by 12. Clarkson outside. And Oladipo pulls it down. Heat have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Again, the miss by the Heat.
I hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
They get it back. Outside for Lowry. Utah with the rebound.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Passes it to Tucker. Butler on the way. Ingles covering, and Butler gets it to go.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Clarkson surveying the floor. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his first foul. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Oni passes to Ingles. He kicks it to Gay. Just 5 to shoot. Ingles dishes to Gay. Puts the move on. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. Butler's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Stolen by Clarkson. Here's Oni. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles. Oni's got the lead up to 14 now for the Jazz. Here's Lowry. It's Oladipo on the wing. And here at the end of the 3rd quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Jazz. They lead by 14. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. The Heat trail by 14. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. Victor Oladipo is out there with Lowry, and it's Butler in at the 3. Here's Lowry. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Lowry's got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for the Heat.
Feels like Jimmy Butler is getting better on how he finds the open teammates, really elevating his playmaking skills.
Bogdanovich passes to Conley. Count the basket. And that's now 10 points for Mike Conley.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Outside Butler. Back to Lowry. Fires the 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good work defensively by Conley. O'Neal inside. Defended by Butler. O'Neal kicks to Gobert. Here's Bogdanovich. And Adebayo sends it back. Pass to Lowry. Driving in. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. Michael Conley picks one up.
And we see the offensive IQ of Lowry. Able to pick up some contact there on the dribble. And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line. Not missing their chances when they get them.
Conley the pass to Mitchell. And Utah another 3.
And you pass it to him, Spider Mitchell is always ready to let it fly. An impact player the moment he stepped into the league.
Oladipo outside. And he drives in. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 3 assists in the game. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Utah Jazz. Over Oladipo. The shot no good, a bit short. The Heat trail by 13. Outside Lowry. Inside Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
And that's just smart basketball. Lowry reading the overcommitment and just whipping the ball to the open man.
Mitchell against Oladipo. Conley dishes to Bogdanovich. For 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. And with that, the Jazz lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from Jimmy Butler.
And that's what makes Lowry a great floor leader. Just unselfish in his attitude and great awareness of how to keep his teammates involved.
For 3, Mitchell. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. Butler's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
They stacked up everything to get to this point. Now they have to shift into overdrive.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Superb recognition from the clever veteran Conley on that one. Very adept at knowing when to dish it.
Oladipo with the ball. Conley picks him up. And Oladipo kicks it to Tucker. Butler passes to Tucker. Those three-pointers off the mark.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Here's Mitchell. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first.
And the unpredictable nature of Mitchell is hard to game plan against, especially when he drives.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that will push the lead to double digits. The Heat have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Oladipo outside. And Butler, here we go. Back to Oladipo. 6 on the shot clock. A 15-footer, and Butler gets it to go on the assist by Oladipo. Butler's got 6 here in this quarter.
Sometimes you have to run a great play for a great player. That's going to get Jimmy Butler in a good rhythm.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Jazz.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
The other impressive part about their offense tonight has been their ability to get inside off the bounce. Lots of points in there.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall. And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Utah.
The bench gave him a big lift in this game.
And listen, Kevin, anytime your reserves can perform at a level that high, it puts you in an excellent position to win the game.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for Donovan Mitchell.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Lowry against Conley. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 9.
Still a solid point guard in this league. When Conley is healthy, he makes a considerable impact on both ends. And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
Outside Butler. From deep three-point range, misses the shot. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. Even early on in this. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brett
It's tough for defenses to stop, Alec. Thanks for that.
Here we go.
So Atlanta will get the first possession. Now Atlanta starting 5. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the center position. And there's a 3-second violation. And tonight, the rare marquee matchup in center, Grant. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. Two heavyweights slugging it out. The different styles, but the same goal, to dominate the painted area.
Here's Conley. And he buries his first look.
Well, this is where Conley operates best naturally. In the paint, creating for others or himself.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. Beyond the arc. And Young, the bucket on the assist by Bogdanovich.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
And that one's good from Conley.
Really enjoy watching Conley take it all the way. Defense can't match up with his blinding speed.
Young from long range. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Outside Conley. 6 to shoot. Pass to Mitchell. Fires for 3. Can't hit that one. So the Hawks will take it the other way.
And the number 45 that Donovan Mitchell wears, it's a tribute to Michael Jordan. MJ wore it for most of his high school days while he played baseball and for a short while in the NBA.
Outside Conley. And the call will be against John Collins. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Bogdanovich against Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Bogdanovich.
That's going to drive your coach crazy. Protect the basketball. He lost focus for 1 second. There goes the possession.
And you talk about that 45 that Jordan wore playing baseball. Well, Mitchell also very connected to that sport. His father, who played professionally and works in the majors currently.
Yeah, in baseball, BA was Donovan's sport growing up, but a broken wrist his sophomore year in high school after a collision at the plate steered his path toward hoops.
There's Young with the 3. The shot misses, and Utah will come the other way. On the wing, Mitchell, defended by Bogdanovich. Conley passes to Gobert. Drives to the hoop. Outside for Mitchell. From 9 feet. Goes back up. Gobert, no good.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
And a deep 3 from Young. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Conley against Capella. Looking to end the drought. Hunter with the rebound.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
Young from long range. And it's Young again missing.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Hits the trifecta.
Good play to get the ball to one of the league's best scorers. Mitchell says, thank you very much.
Young against Conley. The 3 ball. And it's Young again missing.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's O'Neal. Collins defending. Pass to Mitchell. Back to O'Neal. Clock at 6. And a foul call on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
First free throw is good.
That's the line for the Jazz.
That one drops. He ties it up.
2-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Here's Young. Oh, the block just stops it cold and takes possession.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
Gobert finds Bogdanovich. Now here's Conley. Back to Bogdanovich. So they take the lead.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
And stolen by Gobert. 3 on 3. The 3 from Mitchell. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Some coaches might not like taking the 3 on the fast break, but he had the open look and buried it.
Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Young, looking to win the run. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Bogdanovich. And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Jazz leading by 5.
All right, Lucas coming onto the court. Come on, get down, you're doing it.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Jazz.
It looks like they're ready to run today, fellas. They keep getting out on the break whenever they can.
You know what else, guys? Defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight and turn them into points.
The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the center position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Capella screen on Conley. To the middle. Crafty move, and it's finished off by Capella as he lays it in. Capella's gotten his first points in this one.
Woo, the timing of Young's passes in pick and roll, absolutely impeccable.
Pass to O'Neal. Young against Conley. Back to O'Neal. Now Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock. Here's O'Neal. Inside. Here's Mitchell. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Mitchell's got 8 points.
When the shot clock is dwindling down, it's on you, Donovan Mitchell. Make a play.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Bogdanovich has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. Utah leading. You know, by the time Bojan Bogdanovich arrived in the NBA, he was already a well-seasoned program.
Yeah, he had an impressive run in a number of European leagues, amassing a ton of awards and championships. So he definitely knew what he was getting into when he came stateside to play with the rest of the best.
Conley passes to Mitchell. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Atlanta ball.
And Atlanta shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Here's Young. He's got 9. Pass to Capella. The kick out to Young. Another 3 for Atlanta.
This is Trae Young's game. Unbreakable confidence, quick release, unlimited range.
Bogdanovich with a screen on Young. Conley finds Bogdanovich. And the shot goes down.
And you think their lead would hold as long as they continue to shoot like this.
Pass to Collins. Back to Young. The 3. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got 5 rebounds in the game.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
First team foul.
Takes the 3. Collins with the rebound. The Hawks have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Young with it. He's picked up by Conley. Back to Young. Uses the glass on the layup. Young's got 14 points for the game.
Many scouts felt Trae Young would convert shots inside at the NBA level, and that's where he's a complete threat.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Mitchell. Launches a 3. Just 5 on the clock. From the wing. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
The long reach of Rudy Gobert really comes in handy when he's patrolling the offensive glass.
Outside Young. Capella, screen on Conley. And it's Young again missing. The Jazz have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Pass to O'Neal. Outside Bogdanovich. Mitchell with the ball from deep three-point range. Here's the second effort. Gobert no good. The Hawks trailing. To the paint. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Now here's Mitchell. Give him 8. And that's his 4th bucket of the game in 7 attempts.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Young against Conley. Young inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Young's got 7 points here in the quarter.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Conley. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul.
Second,
and that one falls for Gobert.
Rudy Gobert, baby, one of the most valuable centers in the league. His defensive abilities have earned him contract numbers that'll make your head spin.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Capella, screen on Conley. To the inside. And there's Capella. That one's good. On the assist by Young.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
Outside Conley. Tries a 10-footer. And he nails the jumper. And the Jazz lead by 5. 7 seconds left to play in the half. Young way outside. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Young's got 19 points.
What do you expect? Young is a threat to score the moment he crosses half court.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Jazz. As we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And Atlanta, looking at who they've got. Lou Williams out there with DeLon Wright. Then it's Gorgui Dieng. Then it's Danilo Gallinari. And it's Reddish in at the 3. Smitty, you think of all the 6th Man of the Year awards Lou Williams has. He's the ultimate bench weapon.
You know, Lou embraced that role early on in his career, B.A. Saw the value of coming in, looking for shots with the second unit. He's made a career doing what he does best.
Ingles, good.
There's the work Ingles has put into his strength and conditioning. Takes the hit and still able to convert.
Outside, Williams. For the lead. Not going to go that time. And Utah will come the other way. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Outside, Ingles. And the 7-footer falls. And now it's a 4-point Utah lead.
Great patience from the young big man. The game slowing down for Whiteside. You can see that.
Right, attacking. Outside for Gallinari. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Into the lane. A nice shot by Gallinari. Gallinari's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
And I like this. Don't settle for the jumper. Attack off the dribble. Use your skill to finish. Excellent play by Gallinari.
Gay lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
The Hawks have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Right outside. To the paint. Here's Jang. And he banks in the layup.
Nice job. Those passes have to be right on the money around the painted area.
Gay outside. Second half of play here. We're just under 2.5 minutes past. And there's a 10-second limit on free throw routines. But we see some players ask for time before they get the ball. Brad, do you think that should count as part of their time?
You know, B.A., I don't see why not. I mean, it's about keeping the game moving. So asking the ref to hold the ball longer, not exactly compatible.
And here's Wright from the arc. Knocks it down from distance. Wright's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Firing on all cylinders here in the third. Only one miss in 5 attempts.
Outside, Ingles. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first.
Joe Ingles had career best almost across the board last season. As he enters his mid-30s, he's still improving.
And Ingles drops them both. And you think about Ingles' improvement. His game never predicated on athleticism. Smitty, that's a good sign.
It is. Size, shooting, passing. Slow-mo Joe has plenty of runway left.
Williams with it. Now Whiteside defending. Williams' shot is good.
Using the pick to create space, something Lou does exceptionally well.
Clarkson outside with the drive. The kick out to Ingles. Doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Gallinari. Here's Wright. Boom! He jams it straight down.
This is the type of playmaker Lou is. Outstanding at getting it to his open guys.
Clarkson against Williams. Clarkson passes to Whiteside. Now Gay. Back to Whiteside. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Jazz lead by 1.
All of 7 feet, 265. Whiteside easily powers through contact. That's a great play.
Pass to Reddish. Williams on the wing. Here's Jang. 4 on the clock. Out of bounds. It'll be Jazz ball. 44 seconds left in the third quarter. Now Clarkson. Now quiet so far offensively. Searching for his first points of the game. Ingles, no good.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Pass to Whiteside.
Atlanta foul. Cameron Reddish. That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
19 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Gay. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. It's Gallinari with a drive. Right with the ball. Takes a 3. That shot is off.
Hot foul. Dylan Wade. That's his first personal foul. Fourth team foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
A really solid shooter once he gets to the line. And Rudy Gay has gotten to the line a lot in his career.
Williams from long range. The 3 won't fall. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going.
All right. Lookers coming onto the court. Come on. Get back.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Atlanta's got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz.
Whether it's on the drive or from the outside, Trae Young is a problem, a dangerous scorer.
Outside Conley. Outside Bogdanovic. Takes it inside. Gobert passes to Conley. Shot clock at 5. Count it.
Love the decision by Gobert, finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Outside Young. Capella, screen on Conley. Young way outside. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Young's got 24 points. Young against Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Down low. Here's Gobert. That one doesn't drop. Collins with the defensive effort. Hunter on the wing. He's guarded by Conley. There's Young with the 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Conley passes to Gobert. Inside. Stolen by Collins. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. Young from long range. Gets the 3 to fall. And now a 3-point Atlanta lead.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Gobert finds Mitchell, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdanovich. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. To the middle. Here's Bogdanovich.
What I like about Collins defensively, he understands where he needs to be.
Back to Young. There's the triple. And the Hawks with another 3.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
For Utah, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Conley passes to Mitchell. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got his 4th assist with that last one. Outside Young. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Pass to Bogdanovich. 6 to shoot. Puts up a 3. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Young with it.
2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the final quarter. Here's Capella. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
First team foul.
Young way outside. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got rebound number 11. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Mitchell with the ball. Now Bogdanovich defending. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots from the right block. Hey, rejected by Capella. Bogdanovich on the wing. Pass to Capella. Now Young. Stolen by Capella. Hunter on the wing. Back to Bogdanovich. Young with it. Defended by Gobert. To the inside.
The vision of Trae Young has on the floor is exceptional. He won't miss a guy who's that wide open.
Pass to O'Neal. Gobert against Capella. Back to Gobert. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Young from long range. Counted from distance. And it's an 8-point Hawks lead.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
You know, when you're raining threes, you can stack up points in a hurry, but it can go the other way as well.
Here's the 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. Mitchell with room to shoot. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
That jumper of Mitchell is superb. Has a great feel for when to take these mid-range shots.
And so it's Atlanta with the W.
course, when we think of these teams, we think offense. What kind of game do you anticipate this being?
This is going to be a lot of fun because you've got highly skilled offensive players on both sides. Neither team will take a possession off. Thirsty scores. It's going to be punch, counter punch all night long.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward. And that one's good, Ayton. Ayton's got the first points of the night for the Suns.
Well, this guy has got elite agility for a big man. DeAndre Ayton so comfortable putting it on the deck and going to work.
Mitchell finds Gobert. Back to Mitchell. Shoots the 3. The shot, no good. Now the Suns take it the other way. Bridges passes to Ayton. Bridges against O'Neal. Bridges misses. Utah's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. To the middle. It's tipped. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
This guy doesn't need to get off his feet that much to get above the rim. Rudy Gobert making his presence felt.
Paul looking over the floor. Now the pass to Crowder. On the wing, Bridges. Guarded by O'Neal. Just 4 to shoot. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Mitchell kicks to Gobert. Conley against Ayton. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, Rudy Gobert securing the board and making sure to convert.
Ball outside. Drives to the hoop. The kick out to Crowder. Ayton dishes the ball. And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovich. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Paul passes to Ayton. Tries again. Gobert with the block.
Rudy Gobert, a consistent force on the defensive end, does a nice job sending that one back.
Mitchell dishes to Bogdanovich. Phoenix grabs the miss. Paul right side. Bridges outside. Going inside. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
The always aware Chris Paul, one of the great passers in history. There's another assist.
Paul against Conley. Mitchell outside. This one for 3. And no good. And Phoenix the other way now. The drive by Booker. Kicks it out to Paul. Lets the 3 fly. Traps in the tray.
Well, you can't hesitate if you want to succeed in catch-and-shoot situations. Chris Paul, such a quick thinker.
And you think about the legacy of Chris Paul. You can argue he's one of the best to ever play that position.
To be honest, I don't think it's an argument. I mean, this guy top 5 in both assists and steals in the regular season. And the numbers back up the argument, guys, because wherever he has gone, the winning percentage has improved at every stop. Chris Paul is elite. Fact of the matter. Well, you've got to be able to contest. This is a career 37% three-point shooter. You better get out there on Mike Conley.
Bridges, no one around him. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Nice ball movement by Utah. Mitchell kicks to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first.
It's going to be on Jay Crowder.
Yeah, Donovan Mitchell put the league on notice about that elite athleticism as a rookie when he won the slam dunk contest. But the fact of the matter is his growth as a basketball player has been nothing short of remarkable.
And one thing you hear again and again about Mitchell is leadership, especially for a young player, is striking.
Well, coaches and teammates all agree. He's a natural-born leader, comfortable using his voice, but at the same time, it's all about the team with Donovan.
Bogdanovich with it. Chris Paul covering. Another miss by Utah. Phoenix is gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Ayton, Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if he can get an easy opportunity.
Knocked loose. Bridges with the steal. One-on-one fast break. Rebound, Utah. Bogdanovich left side. Count that bucket.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
Paul outside. Crowder from outside. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Jazz lead.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get live for your Suns Pacers.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen from the Jazz so far, what's your take?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you could see the results.
So on the floor for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the center filling out the middle. The drive by Mitchell. Oh, the dunk by Mitchell.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Driving to the basket. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. And Utah again with the bucket.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're getting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow.
Pass to Bridges. He feeds it to Ayton. Gobert with the defensive effort.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Wow, love the power and the strength of Bogdanovich on that strong finish.
The drive by Paul. Fires from the wing. Shot by Crowder, no good.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's O'Neal driving inside. Banked in off the glass. O'Neal's got the lead up to 7 now for the Jazz.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Paul outside. The kick out to Crowder. Offline with his 3. Jazz have gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. And it's Mitchell missing.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
And Paul stays with it. Paul's got 7 points.
Chris Paul has always been willing to rebound the position. He understands he's got to provide support on the backboards.
O'Neal passes to Mitchell. Now Gobert. He's covered by 8. Mitchell kicks to Bogdanovich. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got his 3rd assist on the night. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Paul passes to Booker. Kicks it out to Paul. Pass to Ayton. Booker against Mitchell. Booker the pass to Paul. Offensive rebound. And it's Ayton missing.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. They trail by 7.
A nice job by DeAndre Ayton. Put it on the deck and finish with authority.
Mitchell against Booker. Outside Conley. A 3. It's good from long range. 6 points for him. And Doris is a point guard running the show. When you look at options on the floor around you, your teammates, at what other position would you most like another big-time player?
You know, Kevin, I'm not sure I'm going to define it necessarily by shooting guard, small forward, power forward, or center. I think what I would say is it's always great to play with guys who have the ability to think the game quickly and at a high level, because those who can think it and combine that with skill are the most dangerous guys on the floor.
Now, here's Mitchell. Devin Booker missing his last shot. Here's Gobert. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Outer dishes to Booker with the drive. Nope, not that time. Nothing for two from the field. Mitchell looking it over. The dish now to Bogdanovich. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Paul with the ball. Conley picks him up. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Chris Paul has the innate ability, understanding how and when to draw the defensive foul. He is the master of it.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that one.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. JaVale McGee's checked in for Ayton. Johnson comes in for Crowder. Abdul Nader, he's checked in for Bridges. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Booker. To the paint, here's Bogdanovich. Makes it off the glass. Bogdanovich has got 8 points.
Well, you have to like the balance of Bojan Bogdanovich. Keeping it through the contact. That is nicely done.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son's dancers. All right, fans, that was your son's dancers dance team. Make some noise.
Just 4 seconds left now here in the second. That'll do it for the first half. Jazz out front. They lead by 9.
17.
Thank you, David, for that interview.
The Jazz, 26.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Bojan Bogdanovich with a strong contribution so far in this one.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low. Just great work.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Cameron Payne is out there with Landry Shamet. And there's JaVale McGee. Then it's Johnson, and it's Nader into the 3, the small forward.
First team foul.
And it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Here's Oni. Payne covering. Nobody near Gay. JaVale McGee grabs the miss. Payne finds Shamet. Right wing. McGee with it. Gay picks him up defensively. Misses the 3. Jazz leading by 7. Clarkson passes to Whiteside. Gay against Johnson. Gay, that's good.
Rudy Gay.
Gay's got his first bucket of the night.
You got to respect how fast Gay moves with the ball. Solid at finding ways around the defense.
And there's the drive. Fires from 14. Doesn't go for him. Now the Jazz take it the other way. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Kicks it to Whiteside. And yes, it's good. And now an 11-point Jazz lead.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Now here is McGee. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound. Pass to Ingles. Back to Gay. Rebound by the Suns. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Payne can't hit. Utah leading by 11. And it's Whiteside off the drive. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Here he goes. Payne kicks to Nader. Looking for McGee. He gets it there. That shot off the mark. Jazz have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. And what a great addition to the second unit up in Salt Lake with the Utah Jazz, Doris. Jordan Clarkson has really fit right in.
Well, he's fit in between the lines, and as importantly, he is so beloved in the locker room. This guy gets along with everybody on the team, and their time bonding in the Orlando bubble, I think, really just allowed him to come out of his shell. Just a genuine guy, and we know chemistry matters.
Payne kicks to Shamet. Good ball movement here by the Suns. The pass to Nader. Trying to end the drought, and Whiteside sends it back. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. McGee, the pass to Nader. Kicks it out to Johnson. Shot clock at 2. Now Gay pushing it up. No one back to stop him. The wide open look here for Ingles. At 3 off the mark. Suns trail by 15. Here's Nader. And the Suns miss again.
Going for that shot in that situation is something that isn't going to help the offense.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
Now, here's Clarkson. Ingles with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up. Ingles dishes to Whiteside. And the jam by Whiteside.
I'm telling you this, if you leave one of Ingles' teammates open, Joe is going to find him.
Payne looking around. Driving inside. And Whiteside sends it back. Clarkson outside. From deep. Rebounded by McGee. Phoenix has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Nader. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by the Jazz.
Into the lane. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. This is his first free throw of the game.
Solid work at the line a season ago. 83% on his opportunities.
Good on both. And Phoenix has possession. 17-point game. Here's Johnson, and the layup is good. Johnson's got his first basket.
Always helps to get these kinds of looks, right? Super easy to convert from that distance.
Here's Clarkson, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Utah. Their lead.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers.
And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So with Conley sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Rudy Gay is out there with Whiteside. Then there's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Joe Ingles, and it's Oni in at the point guard position. McGee with it. Gay picks him up defensively. And it's Shamet missing. Utah leading by 15. To the inside. Stolen by McGee. Here's Payne. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And here's Whiteside. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor for the Jazz. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder said to his team. He told them, this is a game of runs. It's a game of momentum. You may have the lead now, but I'm telling you guys, it can evaporate in a hurry. Let's close this thing out. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. Paul for 3. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in this game. Over in the corner, Conley. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Conley's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Jazz. Bridges passes to Ayton. Over Gobert. And it's Ayton missing.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Over Paul. And Bogdanovich kicks to Conley. Takes it inside. Gobert. Great positioning on the putback. And the Jazz lead by 20.
It's never easy to keep Gobert off the glass. Soars over the defense for the putback jam.
For three, Bridges. It's stolen by Gobert. And the Jazz pushing it up now. O'Neal with it. Bridges covering. The offensive rebound. Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint. Now here's Paul. Here's Ayton. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Passes to O'Neal. This one for three. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
The shot by Paul, no good. Jazz leading by 22. On the wing, Mitchell. No good on the
drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
Gobert with the block. Here's Ayton. And here's Booker from the arc. And again, it's the Suns missing. Jazz have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. The drive by Mitchell. Bridges with the steal. Oh, here we go now. Crowder's got it. The fast break chance. That one falls.
You simply cannot sleep on Crowder in transition. He's a speedy forward who will run the floor for easy opportunities.
Now here's Conley. They double team Conley. Pass to Gobert. From deep. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. Booker's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son.
And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Rudy Gobert.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good positions, and boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. And they get it back. Here's Ayton. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Utah.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Rudy Gobert.
Boy, his defense is what stood out to me. There was a no-fly zone around this guy all night. He contested every shot in his area and sent a few back.
Gobert with the block. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Here's Paul. And it's Utah's ball. Outpacing them right now in a 15-2 run. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Here is Conley. Dishes it to Bogdanovich.
Well, that's the dogged defense from Crowder. This guy's not going to back away from anybody.
And here's a timeout from Monty Williams. Guys, what's your take?
Some call them wins and lessons. Coach not wasting any time making his point.
Well, maybe not his time, but this game is certainly finished. Let's get it over with.
Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
Booker dishes to Paul. Back to Booker. The layup missed. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. This one was, all right, David, great job. Thanks so much.
Thanks again.
Well, folks, that's going to do
that. Thanks, Allie. And the matchup at center tonight bears watching, Brent. When you look at the evolution of that position, what do you see?
Well, I think more agility and more athleticism, where centers have to catch up with the speed of the game. And now their skill set, BA, is not on the block back to the basket trying to find opportunities to score. It's playing on the perimeter, not just shooting, but making plays.
Here are the starters for Utah. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. Now here's Lowry. Oladipo on the wing. Back to Lowry. Clock at 6 to the paint. Down low. Here's Adebayo. He can't get that one to fall. And Utah will come the other way. Now here's Conley. Pass to Mitchell from outside the arc. Miami grabs the miss. And just about a minute into this first quarter. For three, Oladipo. And that comes off the assist by Lowry.
Oladipo finding his range now.
And known for his fashion sense as well. Tucker especially proud of his shoe collection.
I mean, Tucker brought 100 pair of sneakers to the bubble in Orlando. He has around 5,000 pairs overall. He even unveiled a sneaker loft because he has shoes all over his house.
Now here's Lowry. Oladipo outside. From 13. O'Neal pulls it in. The Jazz have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Outside Conley. Outside Mitchell. Back to Conley. Gobert with it. They get it back. On the wing, Mitchell. And another miss by Utah. The Heat have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Oladipo, shot's good. Oladipo's got 5 now.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
Left side, Butler. Out to Lowry. Pass to Oladipo. The three-pointer off the mark. Utah trailing here. For 3, O'Neal. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
That's great court awareness. Mitchell's just reliable at noticing when his guys are uncovered.
Outside Butler. Going inside. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
That's good from Butler.
Now at the line, Jimmy.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Inside, Gobert. Denied by Adebayo.
And pay him with the emphatic block.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
The Heat have gone 2 for 5 to start today's game. Oladipo outside. A minute 42 left to play in the first.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
Here's O'Neal. Butler covering. 13 feet out. No good there. Now the Heat take it the other way. Pass to Oladipo. This one for 3. They get the rebound. Out to Lowry. Oladipo outside. And there's the drive. And Oladipo slams it home.
Yeah, Oladipo has had some highlight dunks in his career. There's another one.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Conley finds Mitchell. And another miss by Utah.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. 4-3. Pass to Gobert. Outside Bogdanovich.
Not exactly how you want to dive into the game. Picks up his first foul right off the bat.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Bogdanovich. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Out to Lowry. There's the three. Basket is good with the setup from Oladipo.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
Left side Bogdanovich. Pass to O'Neal. Over Butler. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Heat. They're up by 4. And the second quarter is on its way when we return.
Fans, welcome your Miami Heat dancers.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half of this one. Let's quickly break down what we've seen from the Heat.
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
So the Utah 5 right now. The backcourt is Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovich out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Out of bounds. It'll be Heat ball. The Heat with the lead. Now Lowry. Oladipo outside. That's tipped. Outside Butler. Three-pointer. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. And the Utah Jazz with 3 All-Stars last season. But Grant, it's safe to say that Rudy Gobert is their most important player when it comes to winning games.
You know, B.A., I think so. I agree. I mean, Donovan Mitchell is terrific. Definitely a star. But you factor Gobert's impact at both ends of the floor, he might just be the most important player on that team.
To the inside. Out to Oladipo. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Conley. Here's O'Neal. It's deflected, and he gets it back. Back to Conley. Shot clock at 6. Over Lowry. And too long on the shot.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
For Utah, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. The 3 from Mitchell. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. 20 feet out. Back to Bogdanovich. Over Adebayo. Offensive rebound. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space.
Nails it from 3.
And for a 2-guard, Oladipo has some great vision, a very good passer, and a nice find there.
Now here's Conley. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Mitchell. Down low. Here's Bogdanovich. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. To the wing, right side. Conley against Lowry. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Lowry. And Grant, back when you played, were there certain types of teams that gave you more trouble, whether it was size or athleticism or maybe shooting?
Well, back in my day, I mean, the big, strong teams had a huge advantage. They could really beat you up and plant big guys inside, which really made it difficult getting to the rim.
The shot by Conley, no good.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Adebayo finds Lowry. Back to Adebayo. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Lowry's got 3 assists now in this one.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Now here's Conley. Outside Mitchell to the left wing. 1:33 left in the first half. And a nice finish on the layup. Mitchell's got 5 points.
All heart. Mitchell scoring down low. I mean, Donovan plays the game with such passion.
Oladipo on the wing. Back to Lowry. Lets the 3 fly. Doesn't go that time. So Utah will take it the other way. And stolen by Adebayo. Here's Tucker. Hits the 3-pointer. Tucker's got 6 here in the quarter.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Here's Bogdanovich. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first.
It goes on Bam Adebayo. And that one falls for Bogdanovich.
At the line for the Jazz, Boyan.
And so Bogdanovich nails them both. There's 49 seconds left in the second. Pass to Butler. And there's the lob. And out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
Here's Conley. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Here's O'Neal. Outside for Mitchell. Butler with a steal. Outside Tucker. Butler on the wing. Nice look on this one. And Miami again with the bucket.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Gobert. That one off the back iron and out. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Butler. And so it's the Miami Heat earning this break in the action, up 10. And they push the tempo in this one, getting out in transition and making the defense pay. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie. Okay, Allie, appreciate it. If you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books. 1 half to go. Boy, you got to like what we're seeing from Victor Oladipo.
And how about his dime dropping in the first half? That was something else.
Doing a great job of just setting guys up and demonstrating just how important ball movement can be.
At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Kyle Lowry out there with Victor Oladipo. And it's Adebayo in at the center position. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Miami has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Butler finds Oladipo. And it's Oladipo finishing it off.
Nice to make that thing look so easy for Victor O.
From Jimmy Butler.
Here's Honey. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first personal foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
Team foul. Shooting for Utah.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And for the Heat, they're shooting a nice 50% for the game. And here's Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Lowry. From deep. Utah with the rebound. Trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. And down it goes. 2 points.
That's just pure strength and size from Whiteside. Just a Hulk out there. It remains a matchup problem for basically any roster to try to match up physically.
The Jazz shooting just 24% in this one. Not great. Clarkson against Oladipo. Ingles passes to Whiteside. Gay outside. Whiteside can't get it to go. Miami's gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. The three. And Lowry with the bucket on the assist from Oladipo. Lowry's got 6 points in the quarter.
Smart move going to Lowry, a talented shooter who doesn't hesitate on his shots.
Left side Ingles. 4-3. Utah gets it back. Whiteside finds Ingles. And it's off from three-point range.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
To the middle. Stolen by Ingles. Clarkson for three. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback. Now here's Butler. Puts it up from 12. And the officials call the over the back. A little too aggressive there.
At least the over the back call comes from playing hard. But you'd like to see him get better position.
Yeah, he'd like to have that one back. I think there was an angle to get to that ball, but a bit reckless on that play.
Gay, the pass to Clarkson. Adebayo with the rejection. And here they come. Here's Tucker. And slam dunk by Tucker.
The offense just opens up if your playmaker comes from that 4 or 5 spot, and Bam does such a great job of it.
Pass to Gay. Stolen by Lowry. Pass break Miami. Here's Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Here's Honey. And we've got 1:18 left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Oladipo. Outside Tucker. Clarkson against Oladipo. Outside Butler. He takes it in. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line.
Defensive foul.
It's going to be on Hassan Whiteside. Robinson, he's checked in for Oladipo.
Jimmy Butler's just one of those guys that coaching staff and players admire just how competitive he is on a daily basis.
Now here's Conley. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. To the paint. Here's Bogdanovich. Ooh, he can't stop the run as that misses. Miami has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Robinson gets the bucket.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Bogdanovich, no good.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Now here's Butler. It's a 22-point lead, the most they've led by. There's the three. Tucker, no good. A good look from Bogdanovich. The Jazz again can't hit. And so it's Miami with a commanding 22-point lead going into the break. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. We'll be right back with you shortly.
All right, look who's coming onto the court.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. So the Jazz 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at center, filling out the middle. Now here's Lowry. Butler on the wing. Back to Lowry. Outside Butler. 5 on the clock. Here's Tucker. Off target from outside.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Butler with a steal. Outside Tucker. Tries to keep it alive. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Outside Conley. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Jimmy Butler.
Totally fearless. Conley clashes against strong defense inside. He'll go to any lengths to find those shots.
Victor Oladipo is checked in for Miami. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Lowry, the pass to Oladipo. The 3 from Mitchell. Drops in the 3.
This is Mitchell at his best. Such an aggressive scorer, always ready to shoot as soon as he catches it.
Outside Robinson. Oh, and just miss after miss right now. Well, it's going to take something special now to get him back in this game.
Unfortunately, it just doesn't seem likely.
The 3, O'Neal. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got his 3rd assist of the night. Lowry outside. Oh, there's the alley. Stolen by Conley. To the middle. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. In transition. And finished off by Adebayo.
That's everything you want there. Bam Adebayo up there. Vertical, good hands, and the big throwdown.
Inside. And stolen by Adebayo. And here we go. The Heat fast break. Here's Oladipo. And Conley grabs the miss. On offense, here's Utah. A big stretch here going. 10-2. Mitchell finds Gobert. The shot won't fall. Now the Heat take it the other way. Outside Robinson. Back to Oladipo. Right side Robinson. There's the triple. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got a rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. To the inside. Here's Bogdanovich. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Bogdanovich has got 4 points now in the quarter. Miami has gone 7 for 17 from 3-point range so far in this matchup. Here's O'Neal. And the finish on the break with the slam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Called on Rudy Gobert. That's his 3rd personal foul. First team foul.
1:43 left to play in the 4th. Pass to Oladipo. Clock at 6. And he drives in. Here's Adebayo. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Here's Utah. A 14-2 run over the last bit. And that's a foul called on Duncan Robinson. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. 2nd team foul.
4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Denied by Adebayo. Butler passes to Lowry. Now here's Robinson. Driving inside. Out to Oladipo for 3. Robinson against Conley. Just 5 to shoot. From deep 3-point range. Robinson can't hit. On offense, here's Utah. They're on a 14-2 run here. Conley passes to Bogdanovich. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Back to Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Pass to Oladipo. Robinson with it. From deep. And it's Gobert with a rebound. From deep three-point range. The shot, no good.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but...
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant...
and here are winning players. David, thank you. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. And for Atlanta, Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Hunter in at the 3. Greg, I think it's going to be a battle of the boards, a battle of rebounding. And you know what that's like. You played alongside some great rebounders.
Well, you know, Patrick Ewing, Charles Oakley. I mean, those guys got after it as well as anybody who's ever played.
Now, here's Bogdanovich following the miss by Michael Conley. From deep three-point range, Bogdanovich, no luck.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. On the wing, Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. Outside, Bogdanovich. No good from outside. It's Collins with the drive.
The vision of Trae Young has on the floor is exceptional. He won't miss a guy who's that wide open.
Mitchell against Bogdanovich. Beyond the arc. Another miss by Utah. Here's the Hawks with the ball. In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star Game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
And Capella sends it back. Hunter on the wing. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Collins. Up and in with the jumper near the hoop. Collins has got 6 points.
Inside, John Collins knows how to be forceful, muscles his way to his shot.
Mitchell outside, driving in, and Capella sends it back. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Offensive rebound, Capella, and he banks in the layup.
It's a joy to watch how active Capella is on offense, fighting for the boards and saving that play.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. No good, shot missing. And Atlanta will go the other way. Bogdanovich, that's for 2. They get it back. And Collins is right there.
Now off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Conley into the lane. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And that's where Conley is most dangerous. Just amazing quickness on his way to the rack.
Young with no one around. Hits the three-point bomb.
Yeah, second chance points, a huge issue right now. They're getting steamrolled inside.
Bogdanovich finds Conley. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
And you look at Mike Conley's game, just a steady floor general and deadly accurate as a shooter.
And Greg, I'm not sure he gets enough credit for how he competes on the defensive side. At 6'1", he's given up size on a nightly basis, but he won't let you pick on him. He gets after you.
Now, here is Young. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. It's stolen by Capella. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Utah ball.
Jazz trail by 9. Outside Conley. Passes it to Mitchell. Trying to get open is Bogdanovich. That's good for Mitchell on the assist by Conley.
Woo, look at the strength of Donovan Mitchell, able to fend off defenders and make these difficult finishes.
There's 49 seconds left to play here in the first. It's stolen by Gobert. Bogdanovich with it. He's picked up by Collins. Mitchell passes to O'Neal. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Great defensive play from Hunter, reading the situation and coming up with that steal.
Young against Conley. Mitchell wide open. Good on the triple. Mitchell's got 5 now.
That pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Back to Young. The tray. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Stolen by Conley.
Atlanta foul.
Utah shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Well, he started out as a pure shooter. Bogdanovich has worked hard to become a threat off the bounce and a strong finisher. We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
And so it's John Collins making highlights for Atlanta. He notched 8 points.
All right, look who's coming under the board. Come on, get loud.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Hawks.
It looks like they're ready to run today, fellas. They keep getting out on the break whenever they can.
And it doesn't look like they'll be giving up on any plays tonight either. Their offensive rebounding has also been equally as impressive.
Taking a look at the Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the center, filling out the middle. Mitchell passes to Gobert. That shot, no good. Good work defensively by Capella. Young from outside. A rebound by the Jazz.
In this first half, he has really fallen in love with the 3. So far, not paying dividends.
Gobert with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Mitchell finds Gobert. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
A much more physical player now than when he first entered the league. Gobert powering it home.
Young looking around. From deep. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
And one thing about Donovan Mitchell, Steve, he is always learning, always evolving.
Yes, he is, Kevin. Devours film, seeks advice from other star players, and he's not afraid to get out of his comfort zone. He has ambition for greatness.
And here's Young from the arc. Another miss by Young.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
And he gets the bucket. Young's got his second basket of the night.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Conley against Young. Kicks it out to Mitchell. The pass to Bogdanovich. Outside Conley. Out left to the wing. O'Neal passes to Gobert. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Jazz. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. rejection by Collins.
Right there, the length of Collins proving to be the difference. Not in my house, he says.
And there's Hunter on the assist from Capella. And the Hawks lead by 5.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Young against Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. He feeds it to Gobert. It's stolen by Capella. Here's Bogdanovich. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yes, getting a little ahead of himself on that play.
Conley kicks to Gobert. And he drives in. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Heading downhill, Gobert covers a lot of ground with those long strides.
Young from outside gets it to go from beyond the arc. Young's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And it's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Conley into the lane, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Young outside. Feeds it to Capella. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Young's shot is good.
Starting to heat up now. He nailed 1 from behind the arc in the first quarter, 2 here in the second.
Conley with it, and guarded by Capella. And Capella sends it back.
What you like about Capella as a shot blocker is the patience. He waits until the shooter commits.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Jazz trail by 9. Bogdanovich dishes to O'Neal. Back to Bogdanovich. Kicks it to O'Neal. 4 seconds left. Collins with some nice D.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
And so it's Atlanta in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by. All right, David, thank you. We'll be... And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
Gorgie Dang is out there. Gallinari. Then it's DeLon Wright. Then it's Reddish. And it's Williams at the 2 spot. So that's the Hawks 5. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Drives to the hoop. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Rudy Gay.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
It's his first trip to the line. And you look at the 2021 draft class, just some unbelievable talent at the top.
I mean, Cade Cunningham, for me, probably is the consensus best player. But, man, you got guys like Suggs and Green and Kuminga with that rare athleticism. And then how about Mobley? He really defines what a modern-day big is supposed to be. I mean, what more could you want?
3 from Gay. Rebound by the Hawks. Gallinari surveying the D. The Hawks working the ball around. Inside. It's stolen by Ingles. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Jang. And Gallinari throws it down.
And give Sweet Lou credit. Turns down his own shot because his teammate has a better one.
Passes it to Ingles. The drive by Clarkson. Right side. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Here's Wright. And it's Gay with the rebound. Jazz trail by 10.
Gone are the days of high usage, but Gay is still a valuable role player.
He's a natural athlete, GA, who still has some burst left. Rudy Gay picks his spots a little more now, but remains a tough cover when he's on the attack.
To the left side wing. The pass to Whiteside. Shot clock at 6. The shot off that time. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Gallinari wide open. Good. A nice assist for Williams. Gallinari's got the lead up to 13 now for Atlanta. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements. Clarkson passes to Ingles. The Jazz again can't hit it.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And it's Gallinari missing. Jazz trail by 13. 8 feet away. Another miss by Utah. Reddish the pass to Williams. In the corner, right with it. Shoots from the elbow. They get it again. And Williams is right there. And the Hawks lead by 15.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Wright dishes to Gallinari. Back to Wright. From outside, off the mark.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
Out to the right wing. Oni passes to Clarkson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Steve, a second rounder back in the 2014 draft out of Missouri. Jordan Clarkson with a productive NBA career.
Yes, Kevin, and he's always been a bucket. What has changed is the shot selection. A lot more threes and terrific free throw shooting, making him a great bench weapon.
There's 48 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Williams. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Jazz trail by 11. And stolen by Jang. It's tipped. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
Utah has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Oni passes to Ingles. Here's Oni, guarded by Wright. Gay can't hit.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And finished off by Jang.
Love the unselfishness. Not only can Cam create for himself, he can also create for others.
Gay in the corner. Over Gallinari. Another miss by Utah. And so it's Atlanta. 13 points up at the end of the period. Defensively, they... And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Taking a look at the Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot. Young with the ball. Conley picks him up. Capella with a screen on Conley. Right side, Bogdanovich. Capella goes in, and the dunk by Capella.
For his size, Clint Capella can be very smooth, driving in before the defense can really react.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Utah Jazz. Down by 15. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Atlanta's shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Bobbed up there for Collins. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
One of the best young lob men in the business. John Collins finished with an exclamation point.
Conley dishes to Gobert. It's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 4 assists in the game.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Young, no good. Jazz trail by 15. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Now Gobert. Pass to Mitchell. It's stolen by Capella. Bogdanovich with it. Conley picks him up. To the paint. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Now here's Conley, the fast break opportunity. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Young outside. Fires from deep. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
Hawks passing it around. Collins against Bogdanovich. Here's Capella. Plays it up and banks it in. And let's get your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Atlanta.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Young with the ball. He's picked up by O'Neal. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. And it's Capella missing. Jazz trail by 15. Conley into the lane. And that one drops for him.
And Conley, because of his quickness and wingspan, he plays bigger than his size.
Young outside. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and the jumper is on the mark. And the Hawks lead by 15. Mitchell against Bogdanovich. Pass to O'Neal. Over Hunter. Another shot. Here's Gobert. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Gobert's got 4 points now in the quarter.
On the boards, Gobert is unstoppable, easily winning himself a second chance look.
Young outside. Lets the three fly. Utah with the rebound.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively. On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
And here's Young from the arc. Another miss by Young.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Conley against Young. And misses it off the right side of the rim. So it's Atlanta now. 17 points was their biggest margin. Mitchell against Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 5. From deep three-point range. No good on that one. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks.